Okay, so I'm not quite sure what happened there. I've just looked up and the camera's stopped. Really not sure how much of that you missed. However, we've got the digitizer now in place on the new adhesive, and we've got the ribbon cable passed through. So now it's a case of popping the motherboard back into the frame. Just moving this ribbon cable back out of the way. Make sure nothing's actually fouling on that. And then we can snap this down in its little retaining clips. Like so. 3 clips. Okay. Again, where this new ribbons come through, it's got some adhesive backing on there, so we just need to peel that off and then we can set that in place. At the same time, we're putting the actual ribbon connector into the socket on there. Again, on this ribbon cable, it's quite common with these, there's a white line. You want to try and slide the cable in all the way home till the white line is flush with the edge of the socket, and then the little lever goes down to lock that in place. Okay. Next thing in line is the LCD ribbon. Quite fiddly these. Just very delicately getting that in place. And again, that wants to slide in until you can see that the white line is all the way home where it was to start with. Lever, press down, and protective tape over the top of that. Similarly with the digitizer, replace the protective tape that we took off earlier. The 4 screws that we took out at the start can now go back in. On this, all the screws are same size, same thread, so it's not critical what order we're placing them in. Okay, and then final thing while we are under there is just to reconnect the battery, which is here. Just guess I'll line that up, that'll be a nice little click down into place. So looks a bit alien this with the covers off the buttons, but this button here I believe is the power button. So I'm just going to hold that for 5 seconds. Make sure everything boots up as it should. As long as that is starting up, as you can see there, then we can take this protective cover off and just check that the touch is working correctly. Just a few seconds for it to boot. Okay, so now swipe that, unlock, and just quick test on there just to make sure that the touch is working as it should, and it seems to be the case. Everything's doing what it should on there. So now final stage to that is just to put our cover back on, just making sure this camera is actually back in its housing. I've just noticed that's not quite home. Don't want that catching on the case as it goes in. Oh, almost pressing something there at the same time. Put that to sleep. The simplest things are the most fiddly on these. Okay, so that's camera backing, and then the case just wants to hook over the top first where the buttons are, and that just snaps down into place. Just work the way around there, clicking that all in. Might have a little bit of residue glue if there's too much going there, just to clean up, but that'll just come off with the fingernail once that's finished drying, as long as you've not got any contaminating the screen, and that's good to go. One fixed Amazon Kindle Fire 8th Gen. Okay. I will be doing some more videos now. It's been quite a while, but it's time I start doing some more. So if you want to like and subscribe, you keep updated with any more repair videos that I do. Thank you very much.